What is up, peoples? I am going to show you a tutorial on this really cool ass cinematic kind of thing. It's like a matrix effect. It's really awesome. It works well for the beginning of an edit, and especially for a slower song with a kind of like a nice beat, or you can follow the rhythm. I'm going to follow the rhythm for this song. You're going to need After Effects and Vegas. You can do all of it in After Effects, but Vegas just makes it faster. And yeah, and you're gonna need the things you need is like the plugins you need for After Effects is Twixtor. So I'm gonna open a new composition. I'll name this Sin 1 because I'm only gonna do one sin. You're gonna want to do 59 frames per second. I'll just go 60 because it's the same, honestly, I think. And yeah, alright, you are going to need to get your clip, so I will go find that. It will be, I'll put 3 different kinds of these clips in the description. If you want to do your own, you can do it if you die. Like, when you're dead in the theater mode, you just go into free mode and pause it, and the names won't show up, and that's how you do that. So I'm calling this Matrix Slow-Mo. I'm going to use the one on Fallen. Yeah, Fallen. And I don't know if this works in Black Ops, but I know it works in Modern Warfare 3. So you drag this in. I'm just going to pre-render this. Alright, I'm back. I pre-render it, and this is what it looks like. It's not too hard to do. It's actually pretty easy. You need to do a couple practice runs beforehand, and I'll do a tutorial on this. So I'll put a link in the description for that too. On how to do things like this. It's not overly that hard, and actually syncing it's pretty easy, especially if you have Vegas, which I'm going to be using. So worry about that to AE only users. I am just being a little bitch about this because I am lazy. That's what it looks like. I'm going to end up cutting out. Well, I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to cut out until here. So I'm going to cut out that because it's just me sitting there because I had to turn off my page. Alright, so you're going to add your Twixtor. Boom. And of course change the frame rate to 60 because I'm too lazy to type in 59.97 or 4 or whatever. And then you're going to find the... Oh, of course, pre-rendering was completely useless for that. Anyways, I have it on third, so it won't be too bad, even though my laptop sucks. So I'm going to zoom in until I find a person. Here's a person, so I'm going to hit speed, go a couple more frames forward because you want it to kind of blend into the guy. Alright, and change the speed to like 3.69 or whatever you like, preferably kind of slower. Oh, I'm going to actually drag out this clip, sorry. You're going to go to Layer, Time, Enable Time Remapping, drag it out long enough so you can play with it, that's what she said. And then just zoom in until you find that, until you see that it's kind of a long enough period. Again, that's what she said. And then you're going to hit U to see your plugins or whatever. You're going to hit that and go forward a couple more frames. Bum, 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 bum. And then change it back to 100. And then that's one guy. You're going to do that for all of them. So zoom past and find the second guy. Alright, I'm just talking over this, so because I didn't want the audio to sound all weird. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just doing the same process I did for the first guy to the rest of them, so yeah, just if you didn't know. And then drag it over here, hit the frame button again, and then drag it, put it back to 100. Yes. And then we'll just have it kind of zoom So it'd be like, and then like you can like zoom in and like smash into the clouds or some shit, and then start the edit. I'm not gonna go through the full edit because that take way too long. I'm just doing the cinematic. All right, now what you're gonna want to do is gonna get your goddamn color correction. So I'm gonna make a new adjustment layer, and then go to Magic Bullet Looks. And now it's going to take a little bit to load. Oh, not too bad. It's probably, oh, that's going to take a little while to load. Alright, now I have a color correction. And I'm going to drag. Not drag. I keep saying drag because I'm a drag queen, baby. Alright, so I want to add to my adjustment layer. I already have a nice color correction, as you can see now. I'm going to add some Video Copilot Twitch. If you don't have this, I apologize. You don't need it. It just seals the effect a bit better. So you're gonna go down to enable, and I'm gonna do blur, light, color, and slide. And then first I'm gonna turn down all the amount and speed it's taking along. I'll just hit 0 both of them. Okay. Now you're going to go to operator controls, go to blur, turn it down a bit, turn up the twitches per second up, and then go to color, turn it down a bit, do this, and turn up the color randomize and the unique color seed. And then you go down to light, turn down the light amount, and of course turn up the twitches per second. And same with slide, but you're going to want to add some RGB, not RBG. Split, so it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna put like 16, not too much. And then I'm gonna close this. Okay, now every time it slows down on a guy, so I'm gonna hit U on this and zoom in a little bit. And then right here, so in between the two, so about right here, I'm gonna add that twitch. So hit this and this. I'm just gonna hit U on this as well. And then drag it out a little bit so it kind of blends, of course. And then turn it up, and then turn it down. And then go to the next one. Turn it up. I'm just going to pause it, and you know what I mean, so I'll just... Right now, I actually pre-recorded this because I just didn't want to talk over this part, and I kind of forgot. So I'm talking over right now. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm going to get the music, which I am using the Two Door Cinema Club What You Know Religion remix. So yeah, and I already have the clip dragged in, and this is what it looks like. I rented it from After Effects because it froze, so I stopped the clip thing. So I recovered it. It's all good. So this is what I have so far. And that's it. So yeah, just dragging the music in, and what I want to do is I'm going to hit M when I start playing it to place a marker. And I'm going to place a marker every time the audio kind of blends up into the highest point it is going to be. Every single beat, not every beat, but every rhythmy, I don't even know. You'll see. And then I sync it to that. So I will just show you what I start doing in a minute. And yeah, so just 1 sec.
Thank you.
And that's it. So that's all you need for that, because the cinematic is going to be kind of short. And yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it back and start syncing it, and I will explain as it goes. Sorry if I don't get it completely accurate, because I pre-recorded this and now I'm talking over the Sony Vegas clip thing. So basically what I do is I find the point where it starts to rumble and where it's motion to the guy, split the clip, and then drag it, and do that. So what I did for the beginning one was I just kind of slow-mo at the beginning and cut off the little end part, and then I find the second guy, wait for it to start doing that fizzly screen thing, and cut it, and then cut the halfway point, which I'll do in a sec, and then control drag it back, and then drag the clip back, and that's how you do it. I'll just skip through that because you know what to do, and here's the final product.